Welcome everyone to the Campus Chronicles D&D campaign. I am Torii, the Dungeon Mom, and I'm going to have the players introduce themselves, their names, who their characters are, and also answer today's question of the day, which is, what is your character's favorite movie? And we are going to start with Gale.
Hello, my name is Matt. I play Gale, an arrogant Nazi barbarian slash monk who uses he/him pronouns and studies law enforcement. As for his favorite movie, I think that it would be Barbarian.
All right.
You know, Barbie.
Oh, I got it.
Because the group went and watched it, and Gale does not watch a lot of movies.
Good, totally valid. All right. Next up is Riki.
I'm Z. I play Riki Shimmer. He, they pronouns. He's a warlock bard. And his favorite movie would be Romeo and Juliet.
Nice. Next up is Cled.
Hello, my name is Sol. Sorry. I play Claude, who's a warforged artificer that goes by any pronouns. They work as a researcher in the university. Heart emoji. Claude's favorite movie will have to be The Wild Warforged, a wonderful tale about a little warforged who gets stranded in the wilderness.
We love that. All right. Last but not least is Mark.
Hello there, I'm Boris, and I'll be playing Mark Valair, an elven male sorcerer who majors in psych and divination. As for the question of the day, Mark's favorite film has definitely got to be Good Wyvern Hunting, a movie about a hyper-intelligent wyvern that solves a village's impossible problem, and it makes him famous.
That was great. That was absolutely great. Very on par for Mark as well. All right, and today we are missing Citrus, Silo, who plays Ilo Mari, and I will be playing their character for the first part of the session. And without further ado, we are going to jump into tonight's session. The last we left off, our party was, very interestingly, two people in the party did have some interesting dreams, which have not necessarily been conveyed yet to the rest of the group. However, they were quite interesting. We had the party start off, first week of classes. Start the week of classes off with midterms, as it is midterm week. And during midterm week, everyone is cramming for all of their classes, studying, working on exams, essays, and that being said, the Tempest Library at the University of Andorra was absolutely packed, and all of the good study spots at the rest of the campus have been kind of taken over. As the group met up at the library to study or do some research, Isla ran into Seb. And as Seb ran out of the library, Isla found a note, which explained a little bit about a rumored secret study room within the library that is said to hold 100% concentration power for those who study there, and an increased ability in learning material. Following the clue that was scribbled, that was in the note as well as scribbled in different places, the group worked together and found that the entrance of the library, or the secret study room, was partially related to finding the book called Pride and Pyromancy. And in the book was mentioned or written the word gargoyle. This led them to a small statue of a gargoyle, which, upon the correct revealing of the clues, opened a small, tunnel, which led to a staircase leading them down and down and down underneath the library. They arrived at a small hallway with a door at the end. This door held a series of complex puzzles that combined magic and cleverness to unlock, and was very, very difficult to even unlock. However, when Gale and Clud started hitting it, they became smarter. This prompted Mark to also do the same. And they managed to unlock a few of the puzzles. However, a failed attempt at unlocking the puzzle released a icy cold breath that shot out from the door. In the end, they managed to make it through, but they sensed an odd voice coming from a little metal rolling type of machine that had one little prong sticking out and one eye that was at the end of a rod. So we are going to go back into roll 20, where the party is face to face with a dalek. And for if you could just remind me what everyone's HP is at, and I will keep track of Isla.
22.
5.
5?
5.
You're at
My
5?
Oh no, I'm at 25.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I was
no,
like
sorry.
5.
46, because Isla healed me.
43, because Isla healed.
Okay, much better
You
than
were
5. Yeah, Z, I thought when you said 5, I thought you were at 5 too, and then I was like, oh my god, did Riki never get healed?
No, he's been healed.
All right.
He's
And
been healed.
okay, that's what I thought. So I just wanted to double check. For some reason, Isla's character sheet doesn't want to load for me.
Oh yeah, D&D Beyond restarted their website. They went down for maintenance way earlier this morning.
Gotcha. Well, I guess it's a good thing that we backed up everything on Roll20, right?
Right?
Let's see. 60. Isla's at 60 out of 75. All right, so right before, the last thing that you heard was the Dalek speaking to you all.
State your identity. Identify.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, we're students. We came from the Tempest Library.
Identify.
You see that it kind of rolls up a little bit closer, and it's one singular like eye prong glancing around, moving back and forth, up and down.
You are the inferior species known as humanoids. Explain? Explain?
Inferior.
Yes, all species are inferior to the Daleks.
What's a dalek?
Daleks are the supreme species.
Why have we never heard of them?
Explain yourself. Why are you here?
To study?
Explain. I do not understand.
Learning.
There is no reason to learn. Humanoids are inferior.
How long have you been trapped here?
You will be destroyed.
That's a threat, guys.
Cloud's just gonna ready their fists. They already have their arcane armor on because of the fucking door, so they don't sound friendly.
A laser shoots past above you, and it creates a crack in the ceiling. Some of the stone bits fall.
Guys, move. just move.
Ah!
What happens?
Exterminate.
No.
Mark takes cover in the hallway. Ah!
Oh.
It's shooting off these lasers as this happens. Yo, guys, what the fuck's going on? Isla says as she kind of like ducks behind Mark.
Just stay behind me.
I need to study, but man, I don't know if I need help this bad.
Weren't you failing your classes, Isla?
Shh, no. It's fine.
It's just one little robot. We'll be fine.
One little robot. You have insulted the Daleks. You will be destroyed. Destroyed.
Well done, Mark.
Wow, who knew that a superior species would have such thin skin?
I don't have any skin, but yeah.
Okay, come on, man.
You see it roaming up a little bit more as it continues to shoot out a couple different lasers. But from the other side of the room, back down here where you saw the Dalek originate from, you hear some additional comments. Oh, clever Dalek thinking you could outrun me. Oh, little phase shift over to the parallel universe. Wrong. The Shadow Proclamation still exists here, baby. Oh, who are you? And you just hear this kind of like calling out from and I would say that maybe Mark, if Mark peered out, would be able to see this person.
Little peeksy doodle.
I wonder which one it is.
Witch doctor.
I hope
best-
it's I
the
hope
best
it's, I hope it's a sexy one.
A sexy one.
That just means Scottish. So don't worry.
The best one. The
Doctor
best one.
joking right now.
Yeah, are you gonna peek, Mark?
Yeah, the peak, little peak.
All
I'm
right.
pressing Y.
Mark, as you peek around, you see a tallish man, hair little wonky, looks like it's kind of spiked at the edges slightly, scruffy, not necessarily like beard, but there's definitely like 5 o'clock shadow, blue suit with a tie, and you see that he's just got like this weird looking like shocked face. But yeah, as this figure says something, you hear and see like the Dalek turn around, just rotating its whole body, and especially like the head portion.
Oh my god.
That's just gonna peer out.
Outline scan shows humanoids amongst Cybermen. You will both be destroyed. Destroyed?
Cyber what?
Oh no! Keep your focus on me. I'm going back and taking over your spaceship, and you'll be stranded here.
No power in the universe can stop the Daleks.
And you see that, Mark, that the doctor disappears. And as this happens, so does the Dalek.
Oh,
Where the?
What the fuck?
What happened?
They could still be around.
okay, well, we should probably not stay in one place. Like,
We
kinda just
could
peers
walk around.
Isla is going to kind of like follow behind, but like behind everyone else pretty much.
Gail's gonna continue. to
And
slowly walk
as you
around the
make
entire
it
thing.
around over here, the figure appears again.
Oh, never mind.
Just like teleports back in. Ah, sorry about that. Nasty business, those Daleks. But it should be clear now.
I?
Sounds
You
like
see
it, yeah.
he takes out this little like screwdriver sized device and kind of scans around. Isla's like, oh, I got one of those too.
Mine's cooler than yours. Trust.
Where did you come from?
Where did you go?
Magic.
Bit hard to explain. Bit everywhere. Look, I don't have a lot of time. The walls of the universe are in danger. The timelines are bleeding into each other. I don't recognize what race you all are, and you do not look or act like a Cyberman. Be
I'm a
careful.
robot.
And you see that he kind of like glitches in appearance and disappears.
What do we do if one of those things show up again? Mark screams into the nothing.
Mark, I don't think he could hear you.
Afraid of the powers or something.
Isla just
Pretty sure.
says, maybe we should use the scan device that we have. You know, the laser.
Scare it shitless, I'm guessing.
You mean
Yeah. If that can be scared shitless.
the scan thing from the S to the Sean?
You know, that's not a bad idea. What's the radius on those things again?
20 feet.
So not much.
Mark's gonna step away and use it over here. Wow.
It scans and nothing is revealed.
I got nothing over here.
I can try scan over here, Mark. And Club just kind of moves forward to where the lanky ass man was there, and just Pulls out the scanner. Scans it. Alright.
Is there anything else in here? Mark looks around at the walls and this big circular structure in the center.
Go ahead. Oh, the structure is a wall.
That's a
So
wall?
this is a wall.
Okay.
It's a circular wall.
Okay.
And but yeah, go ahead if you want to look around. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
With a
Okay.
20, you see that this is. You don't find any hidden steps or cracks or crevices. You manage to make your way all the way around, and you do find a staircase, though.
Nothing interesting here. I mean, other than this entryway.
An entryway.
Well, yeah, it leads to another chamber.
Hmm.
Just having a permanent circle. Hold on.
Mark, you do find something.
Oh, I did find this one thing.
Scratched into a spot on the wall on one of the pillars. It's like in the back corner down here at the bottom of the pillar. You find that someone has like chiseled or scratched into the stone. And it says Bad Wolf, all caps.
Bad wolf. What could that mean? Perhaps there's a wolf roaming around these halls. It's not very friendly.
Well, the wolf.
Oh, I know what to
Yep.
do with wolves. Ow! Hyla, like,
No.
Ayla, no.
Down! The wolf might hear us!
yeah, man,
I
that's
know
the point.
why.
No.
No, it's not the point.
We're dying here.
The path of courage really just.
You're dying. I'm fine.
You bitch.
The path of courage, I would say, really changed you. It didn't really. It just brought out a bit more of your wild side, Isla. Good for you.
I mean, the howling, it's just so fun. Really feel like I'm letting
Wow,
out like
fun.
my inner wolf. My she-wolf.
Your she-wolf. Sounds like a superhero now. I dig it.
I wonder if I could become a werewolf. I have to think about it.
I don't think you should.
I already got the howl down.
You also talk about ABO a fair bit. And you said
would-
that was to do with wolves at some point.
Sure.
You would fit right in with the other werewolves on campus.
Would you really?
I would be the new alpha.
Well, with how boisterous and, well, audible Isla is.
Oh, that's true. I have a potion of healing. Can I use it?
Yes.
That's not a bad idea. I have one. Well,
2d4 plus 2. So 8 HP. Better than nothing. Now get rid of this. Oh, wait, I have 3. I'm gonna check another one. It's time to rush into darkness. I'm checking.
Well,
No,
who looks the worst off health point wise?
not me.
Not me, I don't think. I have 43.
I have 31 now.
So Marek probably then.
I think so, but Barge did just lose internet, so he can't tell you.
Uh-oh.
And his character sheet's not loading. Okay, that's rude. And also,
My
I can't
character
see
sheet
his
isn't loading either.
Okay, well, Isla's gonna go and heal Marek, cure wounds at the 3rd level.
Oh, Boris has rolled. So he also gained 16 HP.
So regain 3d8 plus 5, so... Total of 14 for Mark. So plus 25 is 39.
Plus 25.
No, 25 plus the 14 for the Cure Wounds roll.
Oh.
That Isla did.
He also he drank the healing potion, so he got 30 HP back total.
30?
Yeah. He
Oh.
rolled a
Then she's not going to heal
16.
him. Isla solved it. No, I'll just put it back. She would probably like heal someone who didn't have a healing potion, like Riki. So Riki, you have 14 more HP.
But I had 43.
Well, Mark's full. Gale also has a healing potion.
I already drank 2 of mine and I'm 31 HP.
Oh, you're still 31? Okay, then you take it. Well, I'm just trying to heal everyone, but everyone's being real, like, rude about it. So, I mean, fine, I won't heal you. I mean, I was going to heal you, but I'm not going to heal you. So I'm going to go heal Gale. And she's just going to, like, go over to Gale. Isla saw Mark taking the healing potion. So she's like, oh, he doesn't need to be healed. He'll be fine. Mark's strong. And then she'll just go and heal Gale.
Oh,
Instead.
gee, thanks.
Thank you,
Her
Isla.
boyfriend.
Oh, whoa, I didn't mean it like that, but,
What? Oh,
Oh,
he thinks
And
you're
she kind of, like,
what?
gives you a little look.
Oh. Full face embarrassed, red.
Alright, so you all go down the staircase. Alright, I'm going to need Clyde to go ahead and make a perception check for me, and if you are all trying to be stealthy, please go ahead and roll for stealth also.
I mean, considering that Isla literally just howled, I don't think we're gonna be stealthy.
I'm sorry she
Yeah.
would
I
do
mean,
it
we
though.
could be.
What did you?
Okay, so we have 19, a 17, a 16 for stealth. Oh, I have to roll for Isla also.
Ooh. I got a 7 for stealth. Ooh.
Why does yours look like that?
Why is my
Isla got a
armor-
7 for stealth.
Oh no.
It's okay. Cled also got a 7.
Yeah.
Is that like?
So Cled will kind of be like creaking along, and Isla will be like, shh, come on, Cled. And then all of a sudden, like, her gaiters will like squeak also.
Clong, 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 clong.
All right, you make your way through. The staircase turns into a hallway, which turns into a more cave-like tunnel. And as you continue and continue, Cled scanning on ahead. And then, Cled, what was your perception check? Oh, it was a 4.
Yeah, critical fail.
You can make out that you're coming up to a larger room, but can't really see too much until you finally arrive. And
no.
I'm going to switch maps
Oh, no.
in Roll20.
Circus.
You come across what appears to be a library. And as you enter into this space, you feel all of the worries of what you're thinking about kind of fade away. And what you're trying to think about and concentrate on is crystal clear.
Time travel?
Not that clear. Not that clear.
Aw, no time travel
man.
for us.
Whoa, does anyone else feel that? As if a fog has been lifted.
This is a caved wall that you first see that kind of like goes across here. But looking left and right, you see some very large, long, like tall bookcases. Different artifacts hanging out, different scrolls and books. And you see that it continues on the left and on the right side. And as you make your way over, you see the rest of the cave kind of open below. More bookcases and artifacts and even skeletons emerge. All of you see that this place is empty.
Whoa, this place is beautiful.
Is this the place the note had mentioned? It feels like it. I would like to go down
Whoa,
the
a
stairs.
skeleton! I'm gonna go touch it. I
Do
was
not
gonna
touch
like
it.
also go down the
Don't.
staircase.
Don't. Stop.
Clang,
Stop.
clang, clang.
Be
clang,
careful.
clang. I love.
She has
Please don't
an
touch the
obsession
dinosaur.
with bones.
Well, it guys, calm down. It can't be like, the last skeleton that we saw. Let me just
It
and Isla's just gonna
can
turn
be.
around and like take out their phone and just snap a couple like selfies with the peace sign with the shadow arm. And then take a
Hello.
video. Hello, it's me, Isla Omari, and I'm here with Dex.
Bob.
Dex is my new skeleton pet. Look what a good boy he is. And then she's gonna go and like try to scratch his head. And you see the skeleton animate.
The
No.
It's Isla.
Guys, I didn't do it, I swear. I swear it wasn't me.
We literally saw you do
Isla!
Oh my god.
And you see this skeleton kind of like sit and just shake, the invisible body that it has. And you see the bones rattle back and forth. And it approaches Isla and kind of does like a sniffing head motion. And it sits,
it.
tail wagging, as it knocks against the side of the cave.
Good.
You know what?
Good boy. See, guys, I told you it was fine. Whew. She kind of like does a sigh of relief.
I don't
When
know.
you're relieved, I
Oh.
don't feel like it means it's a good sign.
Mark cautiously approaches. Okay, but don't touch that one. And Mark points to the dragon's skull.
Can Clud like offer just like hold out a hand over it, like just to see if it wants pets?
It'll approach and it'll kind of like kneel its head down. As you see, you're looking at it. It stands about 6 feet tall,
Holy shit!
and it is much more longer than it is tall.
I'm gonna give it some gentle pets.
But it leans its head down and it's just wagging its tail, and it looks rather happy to have some company.
Little guy, how you doing?
Is it like twice their size, or just as big as us?
It's not twice his size, but it's like 6 feet tall, or like
Oh.
legs to back. But like long wise, it's very, very long.
What did you say its name was again?
Dex?
That's a good dex. What else is in here?
Can Clud offer a non-explosive rubber ducky throat?
Sure. As you offer it, it kind of leans down and it grabs it in its mouth. It shakes it back and forth like its head. And then it very, very carefully kind of like squishes it. Would it squeak?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. It does a little squeak. And it just like kind of jumps, and as it jumps a little bit, you feel the ground shake. A small amount.
Oh,
I think this
That's
is my favorite animal. Riki and Bismuth's cats are nice, but they didn't talk to me that much. I love Dex. Dex is my new best friend.
Mark would like to try to identify the creature from the bones.
Okay. Go ahead and make a nature check.
16.
As you are looking at this, it looks to have a sort of like cat-like reflex and
Yeah.
similar like claws.
Cats for the win.
But it's rather large. You're trying to identify what this could possibly be. And as you make your way over and you're kind of staring at its back, you see that there are kind of some divots on where there would be something, but you can see that something is missing. And I would like for you to additionally go ahead and give me a history check.
Most peculiar. 17.
Okay.
Let's go.
With a history check, just trying to piece together this information, you see that this could have been at one time, a manticore. And you know that manticores roughly get about like 10 feet long.
Could this be? No. What's it doing in here? I think this is a manticore.
What's a manticore?
It's,
Good question.
it's a legendary creature that, well, it has the body of a lion and the tail of some sort of creature, like a dragon or...
And you would know that they would also have wings. Typically.
But there are no wings on this one.
That's probably because it's bone. The wings... Wait, never mind, ignore that.
Well... Maybe they're laying around here somewhere. Oh well, this stuff looks super interesting. I'm gonna check it out. Mark heads over to this desk that has books stacked on it.
Okay. If you're interested in looking for different things, or if anyone would like to look through this room, go ahead and give me either a perception check or investigation check.
I'd love to give you an investigation check, because I want to find some cool technomancy books to do with plants.
I would love to give you a
Investigation.
perception check.
I'm on the wrong character sheet. Oh,
What?
What the fuck?
What?
nice not 20.
23.
Oh,
Let's
I
go.
rolled a
Z getting
nat
good luck
20.
on roll 20.
I just
What?
need it during a boss fight.
All right. So for Mark, Mark and
Oh no.
Mark, Clud, and Riki, go ahead and give me a D100 roll, please.
Oh,
Private or
No, just regular. And Gale, you managed to find a healing potion, as well as an unidentified, unlabeled, like not labeled, potion.
Eat it.
do not drink the unidentified.
I'm gonna
Eat
drink
it.
them and
No,
I
do
can
not. Do not. Stop.
Eat it.
Stop.
that's one way to identify it.
I am
Eat
drinking
it.
I am drinking it.
It could be a poison
No.
or fucking anything. Please
Eat it.
don't.
Don't worry, we have a healer with us.
Eat it.
Healer?
How much?
Who's that? Isla just kind of like looks around.
That's you.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Oh, yeah, I got the smiley pen. And Isla will kind of just take it out.
Please don't waste it.
It's very fitting that they gave you a smiley pen, considering you're a
Um,
bundle of joy, heart emoji.
I will paste
bundle
the
of
information
joy.
of the books that you find.
Books.
Sorry.
Hey Mark, we're gonna have to have our book club again.
Book club.
Yeah, me and Mark last night read books, discussed books, right?
So instead of studying, you read books.
What do you
You
mean? I
can
read
invite
books
us?
between studying.
Hmm.
Actually, yeah, Mark, did you study last night? Because if you did, it wasn't when I was there.
Well, yeah, of course I studied.
That's good.
Do,
Studying's very important.
do you have
Sounds
to
like a
study?
lie.
No, I mean, it's good. It's a good idea to read some, like, scientific papers every now and again, and some books to help with the project I'm part of. But
Oh,
Did you read?
okay.
I
Lucky
don't
you.
take any exams or whatever, because obviously I work in the university. Oh, Claude's gonna sit right next to her new bestie, who's kind of having fun with the rubber duck just now. After finding the book, and just start reading.
Yeah, so anyone who studies at this time, your study time will be halved to complete any homework or study material. You will also get a bonus on your next midterm.
Good.
We still have 2 weeks until final grade, so we're fine.
Guys, I can't fail my dad's class.
Well, looks like you better start getting to studying.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Isla just like starts crying,
Trust.
but just fake crying.
Wait, Tori, what happens when I drink this potion, unlabeled potion?
I don't know.
Yes.
I already drank it.
Oh, you drank? Wait, you drank it?
Yeah.
Gail's holding an empty potion.
Really? I thought you drank it. I thought you drank the healing potion.
No, I drank that potion.
You're crazy.
Yeah, as soon
Oh,
as you
goodness.
told Matt what Gail found, he's like, I'm drinking it. Because he's
Hi.
I got encouraged by Z.
Oh
Hey,
no.
don't bring me into this.
Z went, drink it, drink it, drink it.
No, I
That is true,
didn't.
actually.
I don't
That
know
is
what you're
true,
talking
actually,
about.
you did. I
No, I
also
didn't.
blame Z.
Nope, I didn't do that.
To be fair, if
You're
Citizen's
crazy.
Transition-
All right. So the potion that you found was a milky liquid that was orange, like
Ooh.
orangish reddish color.
My God.
The container looked like a feline skull,
Oh no, am I turning into a cat?
but it's actually just like a wooden carving of a skull, not an actual skull. It has a hole on the top, which you can use to drink from. And as you drink it, you feel very warm inside and you taste ginger very, very pungently, and it kind of burns your throat a little bit. And as everyone's kind of like looking around at all the different books and things that they found, you're kind of just also like looking at some random things, and you feel your chin itch. And you usually have like a goatee, but it starts to grow and grow and grow until there is a ginger beard that goes all the way down to the floor. And everyone's just looking around at what books they got, and all of a sudden you turn and you see Gale with a very long ginger beard.
I have become elvish.
Where did you find that?
He's gonna pick up the beard and just walk back over to
He's
the
gonna
other.
pick up the beard.
Like a scarf.
Gale, why do you look like a leprechaun now?
Did you just find a
I
fake
have-
beard laying around?
Please don't rip it.
Fake beard. Here, let me see that.
No, don't touch me.
Isla
push
would.
you
Isla would. She would go up
Okay.
and she'd try to tug it.
Doink.
back. Isla would do that. I will push you.
That's me.
Hey, no need to be mean. I'll kind of step back.
I got a beard now. Does this
So
make
roll
me a
it. Roll the
ginger?
d4 for me, please.
Okay.
For these nuts.
Afraid.
All right, this beard will last for 3 hours.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh,
Oh my god. I'm gonna wear it like a scarf. So he's gonna like
Oh my
wrap it around his neck.
fuck. Is that you?
Blood's just
I am-
kind of.
I am Vok now. But instead of talking like Vok, he speaks in primordial. Because that's the only other language he knows.
Oh my. You gotta work with what you got. Marek is fascinated with the Compendio Competitivo de Mensen Pugnalan.
What?
You heard me.
Ricky's reading through
I regret nothing.
Riffle's Metallurgica book.
Blood's just
I regret nothing.
Kind of like chilling with X and reading Children's Resurrected Works.
Can I look at the sword? That's pretty.
Did you
What
just
is
pronounce
this?
this W in sword?
As you go
Sword?
to reach out a hand to it, you hear like an
Uh-oh.
automated voice. Stand back. Do not touch. I am fragile.
I'm fragile.
Did you
Sure.
say that sword?
No response.
I poke it lightly.
What?
Ow! Stop that.
Then you respond. I know it's you now, but that's weird. Are you in my head?
Yes. Hello. We have not spoken in a while.
Coconut?
But everyone hears this out loud. By the way.
Not?
Gale, who are you speaking to?
Or yeah.
What?
The sword?
You found a coconut?
Huh?
Sorry, my partner's screeching in the background. Blood will kind of stand up, give Dex, a few more scratches like behind the ear, and kind of just waddle over to Gale, book in hand still. Hello?
The sword is speaking to me.
He's gone crazy.
And Clud also poke the sword.
All right. As you start to get close to it. Stand back. Do not touch. The same as before.
Oh, I see.
Poke it.
It's like an automated message. Those are very cool. I think I can do something like that. Pod will stand back though, as instructed, just a little bit.
But I don't think it's like. Is it like fully automated? He said, "Ow."
You just see the
Probably
manticore
the
skeleton will just
player.
like lay fully out in the middle of the floor.
I will not regret this decision. They are adorable, and I want them.
I'm very curious about the sword now. It spoke.
We'll speak back to it.
It's not responding.
I don't think it spoke.
Why don't you pick it up?
What do you mean
We can hear it.
Yeah, but I think it was a played message for if anyone were to try and touch it.
Look,
Why don't you pick it
Gil
up?
touches this. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up. Gil picks it up.
You
Very
are
gently.
unable to pick it up. It is unmoving.
Am I unworthy? You.
Yes. It responds.
Cooper.
Unhand me.
Damn!
I bring out Cooper. Cooper, my
What?
little golden boy. Pick up the sword.
Yeah, that'll go well.
Cooper, don't listen to him.
Hello,
Don't
Sword.
listen to-
My name is Cooper. I am a good boy.
He's a very good boy.
Why do you say it like that?
Why do I
It's
say
like-
what like that?
Not you.
Well, you did not specify. Hi, Riki.
Hi.
Riki
It's
is
my
also
dog.
a good boy.
Oh. Yeah, let's not call me that. Thank you.
Gail, your dog is very cool. I love Cooper.
Cooper goes
Pretty.
and sniffs it and will just sit and stare.
Come on, Cooper. You can pick it up.
No, it doesn't want to.
Oh.
That's so real.
It
What
says
about the
hello.
save? Wait, it speaks to you?
Yes.
Only you?
Did it not speak to you?
I didn't hear the hello.
This is Beaufort Twilight Song.
Twilight?
Buford Twilight Zone?
Beaufort Twilight Song. He is a good man.
Beaufort Twilight Fong?
Someone
What?
put that down.
Flufly. Yes.
Fong.
I'll paste the name.
Thank you.
Have fun trying to spell that in notes.
A Twilight song I heard.
Oh my.
Not what I heard.
Skin of a killer, Bella. Sorry.
You imprinted on my daughter.
Cooper wants to go and like sniff the manticore skeleton and lay down next to it and just sploot.
Ayla, take a picture.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Hey, a bunch of pictures.
Hey Riki, get on the dragon's head.
What?
Yeah, like you're riding it. It'll be great for spell talk.
No.
Don't touch the dragon's head. Please.
Well, if Dex is friendly, we'll see. If the dragon head comes left, I'm sure that would be friendly.
You want to risk it?
Yes.
Maybe there's
No.
a reason only the skull is in here.
Listen,
Wait.
if no one else will,
What's
Or
with
is-
so many skeleton or skeletons in this school.
It has a lot of skeletons to bury.
Is what?
You see a small wooden door. Like as one of the compartments for the bookshelf.
Oh.
Wanna crawl through?
What could
I don't know. I'm a little bit traumatized from doors, to be honest with
Why? Oh yeah.
you.
If you open
I
it,
just get curious.
you see what the library looks like through the eyes of the statue of the gargoyle from whence you entered.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Do I see anyone on the other side?
You see lots of people. It's just as busy as it was before. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 16.
All right.
No, that's it's 16. Never mind. Yeah.
You see Mrs. Wormwood busily going around and putting away books from the cart. You also see you see Razor struggling
Razor.
at a table studying. And you see Rain studying with Ian.
I love Razor.
They sent a message to Rain.
Oh my god, don't
Like
be
a text
creep.
message?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can see you. Sorry.
Take a picture of her.
You notice that deep down in this part, underneath the library, you do not have service.
Okay, I'm gonna take a picture instead.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna take a picture of Rain and Ian. And I'm gonna be creepy later.
Okay.
Thanks, Kale.
it's just Rain's just gonna be like, you were just in the library. Like what? This looks like you were on across the hall.
Wow,
He's also gonna
stalker.
take a picture of the room itself. That's proof that he wasn't in there.
Okay. All right. Anything else that the group would like to do while investigating the secret study room?
actually study.
Yeah.
Can I open this cupboard?
I think he got drowned out, Saul.
Huh? Oh,
It does,
can Claude open this cupboard?
Okay.
Is there anything-
Inside, you find a variety of herbs and plants. You find different mosses, mushrooms, lichens, different fruits, and like different dried things that are in jars or tied up and bunched together.
Ayla.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Oh. Look at all these plants.
Whoa! I'm gonna see if Isla can identify any of them. That is a 6. You know, I'm not doing that great in my rare plants class, so but these all look really cool. But I don't know really what. Wait, no. This one, yeah, you see this one? This mushroom is actually a seed for like 20-foot tall mushrooms. And this one, this moss, it can glow in the dark. Shh.
Ooh. Oh, the dark moss is very cool. I'm sure it'll be helpful for studying.
You can tell that she's completely bullshitting.
That's okay. Claude will go along with it anyways, just to make it so she doesn't feel too bad.
Nice.
Well, I can see your deceptive skills are about as good as your plant knowledge.
Ooh.
What do you mean? I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right. Sorry. How foolish of me.
All right. Anything else from the group?
Can I look at these little rocks?
Yeah, they're rocks. They look like they've been collected in a variety of different places because they look a little different.
Are any of them like cool looking?
Okay.
They look unique, but not like rare or like crystals or anything.
Gil is gonna take the coolest looking rock.
Oh,
Okay.
And he's gonna walk over to Claude.
Hi,
Hey
Gil.
Claude,
Yeah,
look, a rock.
that's a very cool rock.
It's for you.
It's for me.
It's for you.
I would love this rock. I will look after it.
I stole it.
You
stealing it from who exactly? Whose stuff is all this?
I don't think we
That's
should
a
be
good
taking
question.
from it.
Cooper, could you ask Bofar Twilight Song whose stuff this is?
Sure. Let me ask. Bofar doesn't want to say anything.
He doesn't want to say anything. Wait,
So
what
far
about...
doesn't like you.
He likes Cooper.
Yeah, but Cooper's not you.
Who doesn't like Cooper?
Yeah, but he didn't want to tell Cooper.
Midnight didn't like Cooper.
Okay, well, Midnight's a cat, and Midnight's very peculiar.
Midnight's a pussy.
What the fuck?
Literally, they're a pussycat.
Yeah.
Oh, God, wow.
Torii, can Claude's last kind of action before we continue to be to climb on top of the bookcase at the ladder and just sit on top?
Sure.
Yay!
You're so tall.
Should we ask the skeleton cat? Manticore, not cat, Manticore. But whose stuff this is? Does anyone have that ability?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And its name is Dex.
That's what we're calling it.
Oh, gotcha. Maybe you could ask its name too.
It's the Dex.
Can anyone read mine? Oh, right.
Wait, but big animals. Does anyone have that?
No. Wait, do
That's
I?
No, I don't think so. For Isla.
Mark would like to approach the manticore creature, the manticore skeleton, and cast detect thoughts on it. Who lives here other than you and the sword?
I wish they would stop asking questions. I can't answer anyways. Must protect my master, I shall.
Master what?
Master? Can this boy hear me?
Well, yes, I can understand you.
How strange. He thinks he can understand me.
Well, I
Perhaps if I go
can't.
sit in a corner again and not move, he'll think I'm a statue.
And you see the skeleton get back up and go back in where it was originally.
Oh,
What?
bye-bye.
Mark, what are you doing to our friend? Why are they no longer?
Mark furrows his brow and crosses his arms.
Now, if I don't move, he'll think that I'm a statue again. What a great plan.
I know you're faking it.
It does not
Stop
move.
being mean to
Dex.
the skeleton.
Why, Dex? That's not even my name.
What is your name then?
Does this boy not even know his friends' names? How odd.
I'm talking to you! Mark starts raising his voice and points at
I'll
the
have you
skeleton.
give me a persuasion check.
Mark is just
Sorry.
screaming with no
breath.
I'm gonna
response.
shuffle along the bookcase just to get a better view of this.
Deep breaths,
Persuasion.
Mark.
Please,
Deep breaths.
please. I've been rolling so well. Oh, with a +7?
A 10. It does not really respond.
It doesn't wanna answer me. It's acting like I can't hear it. Think.
It can't
It's-
hear me, Kim. It's the boy.
This Mark's trying to
One
ignore
sheep.
Dex.
2 sheep. 3 sheep.
Something
What's wrong?
something seems to be built into these, well, the sword and this manticore. They don't seem to want to talk about whoever it is that resides in this place.
I wonder if they are talking to Beaufort also. Beaufort, are you there? Ah, good. How long do you think they'll be? The last group hasn't been around here in a century. You're right, they are a bit smarter than the last group. Rather odd. Yes. No, I'm not sure about that. Well, alright, if you say so.
The conversation.
This is the surface thought that you hear.
I love Dex.
Mark
Wait, I
just
don't
has
know if
this.
they have.
Mark
Sorry.
has a suspicious look. You're fine. Okay, so you can talk to each other, but not to me.
He's so solid.
Quick, Beaufort, we cannot move.
Oh, whatever. Mark stops the spell. He throws his hands up in the air. I'm gonna go study.
Yay.
Wait, Cooper, can you also hear the entire conversation from both sides?
Wait.
Study in a studying room. How groundbreaking.
Wait.
Shut up!
Wait.
How did you do that?
Gail.
Me?
Yes, you. Flood just kind of waves from the top of the bookcase. Why don't you try Cooper's thing?
You're right. Gail's gonna take off the card to the cat and ask for permission. May I put this around your neck?
It does not move.
If it didn't
It's
even
still a
fit.
fucking statue.
It would probably be able to fit around like the vertebra on the spine because it's bone.
That works.
As long as you loosen it.
May I put it on the vertebrae?
It doesn't move.
I think it's pretending to be inactive, but I mean, if it doesn't move out of the way,
That's true. Good logic. Gonna go through and place it around the vertebrae.
Hey, now, let's remember. Unless they say yes, that's not consent. Say it with me
Oh.
now. Isla kind of comes over.
Oh,
Isla
Leslie say
literally
yes.
Not saying
Stop.
no does not mean yes.
Not saying no does not mean yes.
That is how that works. Yeah.
I should have learned with the gargoyle.
Gargoyle. Yeah, you flashed a light in his eyes.
Oh, we're
So
past that.
mean.
Stop.
No, I'm not past that.
That was
So-
technically my fault. I shouldn't have
So,
picked
Mark, drop the spell.
Yes.
Okay.
it. Wait, is the collar on the vertebrae?
Yeah,
Oh, you put it on.
I put it on. Yeah.
What does this Genasi think he's doing?
Hi.
What do you mean? What do I think I'm doing?
Do I hear my
I'm-
voice?
You do
What
hear
is
your
going
voice.
on? Hello. Oh, yes, I do sound very seductive.
Oh,
Yes, you do.
oh.
Well, okay. This is
Clint's just gonna climb down.
Child. You
Okay.
are but 3 years old to me.
I am not
Settle down.
interested in you. I am not interested in you.
Your
You're
comments
you're
say
a little bit.
otherwise.
You're. Yes, but. Huh?
How is it that you can hear me?
I
Can
have.
you really hear me?
No,
Yes.
we can't.
Yes.
Claude, stop. Claude.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Blood.
Clint's just gonna pick up the rubber ducky that I'm assuming Dex left in like the middle spot.
Yeah, they left it.
Yeah, Clint's just gonna pick it up
Oh no,
what-
not
what-
Ducky.
and just kind of like squeak it next to
Yes, I like that noise. Do it again.
squeak, squeak.
Yes, it brings me joy.
And you
bring
see
up
that
joy.
the skeleton kind of reanimates again and does a little jump.
Do you want?
We should
you
get
want the
big
rubber
dog
duck?
toys.
Yes,
and bring them
yes,
in.
I would love the rubber ducky.
Could you tell us your name first so we can properly talk to you, friend?
This is a trick, I knew it.
Oh. Well, in that case, you can just have the rubber ducky. Squeak, squeak.
Haha, these humanoids are no match for a manticore. Oh,
We can hear you.
she grabs the ducky.
No,
didn't even-
I just want you to trust us. To be honest, little guy. Not so little guy even.
squeak, squeak.
I mean, out of everyone who could have come down here, we're probably the people who could trust.
Yes, all sorts of evil people around lately. I sense their energies. Although it has disappeared as of recently. Few days or so.
2
That
days.
makes sense. 2 days.
Was there
Not
upper
today.
people here 2 days ago?
The library always had such bad energy. It seeps through into this room, you know. Oh, I'm talking to you. How did you do that?
We're just being
Call
friends.
her.
Speak to them, Mira. Remember the rules.
Oh.
Mira.
Oh, told them your name.
What have you done?
It's a pretty name.
Yes, I know it is. Oh, stop it. Do not talk to them.
How old are you?
And she goes and she sits back down and she like leaves the rubber ducky at her feet.
Oh, Clint's just gonna leave it there for her, to be honest. She deserves a rubber ducky. Guys, I don't think we're getting a new friend. It's very sad.
Well, no, I can't leave anyways.
It's true.
We could visit.
Visit? You would visit Mira?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we
Yeah.
could study in here and hang out and all that.
Oh,
I
that
can
sounds
prove-
marvelous.
We could bring you things from the outside world.
The outside? I have not been outside in many a moon.
I'm sorry.
How long have you been here?
Mira does not know. It has been too long.
Oh,
Do you remember what year you heard last?
A year?
I have a feeling Manticores track time a little differently than we do.
Well, you never know. She was talking about like a master, maybe the master mentioned here.
Okay, that's fair.
When we came, the castle was just built.
A castle.
It's not a castle anymore.
What do you mean it is gone?
No, it's a university.
The castle was just built. Well, how long ago was this a castle?
A long time ago.
can clubs like?
Would you like to do a
Do it.
history check?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to do a history check, Tori.
Okay. Go ahead.
Why do you keep
I would
saying
like
that
to-
when it comes
I
to
would-
history checks?
Mark would like to
'Cause he-
put his.
Because
hand
Cled's
on-
got like a +7 or something.
I have
Mark
a
would like
+9.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mark would
I'm
like to put a
also-
hand on Cled's shoulder. I'll help you remember. Perhaps it was this year.
It was this year.
Oh, maybe it was around this time.
Wait, does this mean?
Did you roll?
Do I
Did you roll for
I
history?
haven't rolled yet.
Can Mark aid or like assist?
No.
Oh,
No.
As
Oh,
only
shit.
someone can do this check if they are proficient in history.
oh,
Oh, well, let me tell you, I'm super proficient. Anyways,
you've been around.
that's a
27.
27.
All right. Clud, you would know that the University of Andorra was started in 425 post-convergence time. Before that, the castle was empty for a period, but around 200 PC was the last inhabitants. The castle itself is much, much, much older. And what you are able to piece together is that this is actually a castle that was remodeled out a couple different points in the history of Andorra. The first time it was built was at the beginning of the Alanon monarchy, which was in 680 EP, Aeon of Peace.
Oh, Jesus.
And the last time that this was remodeled was at (2000) EP, Aeon of Peace, which is pre-post convergence. And the convergence of planes was in 2286 EP. And I can write this down also.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I think I was alive then. That's crazy.
You've always been alive?
Sorry, I mean, awake. You've really been here for a long time, haven't you? Myra?
Mira.
Slud would basically just like to give a brief history lesson and explain probably how old in humanoid years that how old this place is.
Oh, so this place is old.
Yeah, it's been here for a long time. Convergence of planes.
Well, maybe the owner of this place isn't around anymore. I mean, if it's been that long.
Hey, Mira.
Yes?
When was the last time you saw your master?
I think it was when I died.
I'm
Do
sorry.
you know the humanoid year for that?
No.
Oh,
The years have changed over time. People call them different things. It is hard to keep track.
yeah.
I can
I'm
imagine.
I'm from a distant past as well. Probably not from when you were around, but
Perhaps I was.
Todd just kind of offers a hand to like scratch Mira's like chin or muzzle, just something to do with the face.
She doesn't move, but she doesn't tell you to stop.
Scratch, 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 scratch.
I
Say,
sense
there-
good in your group. Although odd.
Odd is kind of par for the course with us.
Yeah. A lot has changed over the years.
Hasn't been years since we've met.
Well, that's true, but I'm meaning just above.
Oh, I got you.
If you want, Mira, I can come back with pictures at some point, just to
Ooh,
show you all.
Like the ones in the books.
yeah.
That sounds rather enjoyable, I would say. I unfortunately cannot tell you anything about my master.
That's
I knew
okay.
it!
Mark.
Now
Just
settle
like-
down, child.
Sorry.
We do not scream in a library.
I should have known that.
You do know that. You should also know not to shine lasers in people's eyes.
Ricky! I'll serve my sentence when we get back up there.
What's up?
I'll serve my sentence when we get back up there.
Mm-hmm. For
Is there
shining
any-
lights in someone's eyes?
Now,
Is there
what
anything-
you see here, you may use while you are here. However, nothing must leave. And if it does, you will be very regretful.
Does that include the rock?
Yes, Matt.
It's okay.
Or
Gail.
yes, Gail.
I
I do not make the rules, I am sorry. And Beaufort would appreciate if he is left alone.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you, Beaufort?
You go.
I was just gonna put the rock back. And we'll turn to Gale. Hey, Gale.
Hey.
You got Cooper's collar from that place in the woods, didn't you?
Yes. Oh, I have an idea. We can keep the collar on her, right? And then I say I guess it one.
Yeah, I
They're
was-
not doing it anymore, though. The program got shut down.
But I probably have some extra ones later.
If not, do you think that you could come to the lab at some point so I could see if I could reverse engineer it?
Yes.
I appreciate you. And Clem just offers a two thumbs up.
Now tell me, did they solve the issue with the wild magic zones and the neutral zones? Every once in a while, a lost student comes down here. I pretend I am a statue. They look around and then leave.
They did. They managed to. I'm not too sure on how on the specific details of how they did it, but they merged they merged the Feywild with the mortal plane.
No, that must not be it. That's not possible.
It's no.
No. I remember gallivanting in the fields of the Feywild. No, you cannot just merge planes.
That's what they told us, or told everyone they did.
Haha, what a great joke.
We're not joking. Oh.
What?
Well,
Well,
then they
somebody-
must have told you a great joke.
They've told everyone that joke then, because that's what they teach in schools, in history class.
Blood's eyes kind of far.
How interesting. My master would never.
I was gonna ask, but you can't say.
Mark's.
Wait. Oh, never mind. Oh, I mean.
Wait.
Well, we know that there's not a lot of access to the Feywild anymore because of it.
There's like none.
Well, portals of sorts like that, they're banned.
No,
Travel
not
to other
possible.
dimensions.
No one can just ban the portal.
They did though. I mean, if you did manage to find a way to make a portal, you'd probably be thrown in jail.
Yes, police.
There's no
Yes,
knowledge.
but they cannot ban opening portals. That's preposterous. Would never happen.
They got rid of all the knowledge about it, most likely.
Smart. That's what I would do.
Do you know if there's any knowledge about it in here?
Wait, why do you want to open a portal?
Well, it's good to know, you know?
You know, for conjuring portals, there are a couple different things you would need to do. For example, with a teleportation circle, you would have to know the runes for the different areas. If a teleportation circle is created, now I don't remember if there's one in the Feywild or not. Although I do remember traveling there by portal one time. It was a present for my 30th birthday.
Mark is furiously scribbling this down.
Oh god.
But yes, you must be careful if you go, because it is wonderful one second and horrible the next, and do not tell anyone anything about yourself or give them your name. Trust me, you do not want to do that.
Okay.
About your
I
So
heard you
fake
didn't
nails.
want to eat food if you were there, because the food would trap you.
I don't know about that, but if you perhaps eat the food correctly or incorrectly, you may offend the Fae. They are very tricky to deal with.
We have a Fae friend.
He scares me.
She's called Rain Silverspring.
She's actually inside of that little door down there. And he points to
Silver
the ones
Spring.
that we saw.
Silver Spring, that is a familiar name, I do think, yes.
Yeah, she has family on like the Council of Faes. Something. I can't remember the proper terminology.
The Sealy Court, yes, yes.
Her granddad? Grandfather? Her dad? Not her dad. Her grandfather.
Some of them are nice, some you best avoid.
So, about these runes, do you happen to know of any? Perhaps you could show me a symbol or two?
No, I don't know any of those. However, there's probably something in here that could help. A scroll, or maybe it's a book, I do not know. I cannot really read, you know.
Is that one over there?
Oh,
Sorry, what?
Did I disappear or did you disappear?
I did.
Oh.
I don't know what happened, though.
Nothing yet. Mark is running frantically around looking for a scroll. Is it this one over here? Can you look at
Go
this?
ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Can Mark do that too?
Sure.
At 18.
Okay.
Nice roll. 19.
Okay. Both of you working together, you find a collection of scrolls in this library. There's a bunch all over the place. However, in the bookshelf up here on the second story, there is a overflowing pile. And as you open it, you manage to go through and find a teleportation like circle runes for the Feywild.
Are we
Holy
going
shit.
to the Feywild?
This takes you
God.
directly to the Sealy Court's
Calm down, Mark. Calm
like
down, Mark.
not necessarily realm, but I guess domain.
Holy shit.
Sealy Court.
Is
Are
it
we
just something
heading
you
to
can
the
pocket?
Feywild, guys? No, you can't take anything from
Oh
here.
yeah, that's true. Never mind.
You can
We
take a
need to keep these-
picture.
That's true. I was gonna take out his phone and take pictures.
Mark's going to inscribe these runes on a piece of paper.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. But I would like for you to go ahead and make a performance check.
Yeah.
to see how accurately you can transcribe it.
Wait, I could do it. I have a forgery kit.
14.
I don't remember why I do. Just that I do.
Riki, how good are you at, well, I would say tracing lines, but without overlapping? Forging.
I got a kit for it.
Well, I want this to be in ship shape, as good as possible. Could you give me a hand?
Yeah. How do I use the forgery kit? I took off my glasses and now I
You
can't
forge,
read.
duh.
It says
Yeah, 14 is okay.
I
It
can-
works fairly well, but it's not like as accurate as it could be.
Alright.
what do I have to roll
Mark wants to
to
be a
help?
perfectionist.
Am I able to help him? Or-
If you help, you would give Mark advantage.
I would like to help.
Okay.
Mark,
Alright.
you gotta not write so wobbly.
Ah! Now I'm all nervous.
Well, didn't you have to
Didn't-
go through penmanship classes or something?
Well, I mean, I used to write my own name a lot when I was younger. I write my name really well.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, this shall do. This is good enough.
Is it though?
Mark retreats back to his little study spot. Mira, thank you. And he bows.
For what?
Your company.
Oh. Well, thank you.
For what?
For the amusement.
No problem.
Mark is very amusing sometimes.
It's like watching a wet dog trying to figure out how to go about the world.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
You do that.
Punk.
Don't call me a punk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Your mama's a punk.
Well, did you have any other questions? Oberon.
What?
I'm not sure.
Oberon.
Sounds, I think, correct. Oberon Silver Spring.
Who's that?
Perhaps a relative of Rain's, an ancestor.
He owes me a thistle.
A thistle?
Yes.
Oh, like the plant.
Yes.
That's Scotland's national flower. Sorry.
Scotland's not a real place. I'm sorry, Saul.
I I've never seen a Scotland on any maps. Is it near Andorra?
Oh, yes, actually, Scotland was once a very small town, but then the people decided they wanted it to be larger, so they all shrunk themselves and created a huge country.
Wow, intriguing.
On an island, too, I do think.
Scotland colonize.
It seems there's not just a
Yes,
welcome
it was
home.
once on like a pebble-like rock, and they wanted it to be separate from everyone. And so, they either separated from the mainland, or something, or drifted away, or perhaps they resettled on a small, floating piece of land. And they shrunk themselves. Most people forgot they existed for a while because they were so small. It was much easier for them to consume alcohol this way. It was very abundant.
Well, that seems to have surpassed all of time. Alcohol.
Yum. Alcohol.
Alright, well, if you are going to the Feywild, now, you must listen. Do not step on any flowers.
No flower stepping. Okay, got it.
But bring a flower with you and put it under your hat. Bow whenever you greet an animal. And always greet the grass, the trees, and the bushes.
Oh.
Always go by an alias. Carry with you feathers as currency. They do not accept gold.
Can the feathers belong to any creature?
The more rare, the higher the value.
Oh. Well,
I
I would
would
ask if Manticore had feather, but, well, it doesn't seem like you would be able to give us any.
That's so mean to say.
I'm sorry!
That's so mean.
She just growls at you.
Mark puts his hands up in surrender.
Per Mira.
Well, I finished with my advice, thanks to your little child. I'm due for a nap.
And she climbs up here on the tip top of the cave and curls up.
Have a good
Oh,
nap.
can we get the collar first, Mira?
Oh, yeah.
She does not move.
Oh,
Well, I sure do know how to charm him.
Claude will just go the long way. Claude's not gonna climb. Go the long way. Making sure to pick up the rubber ducky that she probably left.
Yeah, she did.
Place it in front of her. Get the collar off gently and just kind of give her some gentle pats with whispering something into her ear. Or
I like you. You made it again.
oh yeah, I should say
But
that.
the gray-haired girl smells very odd.
She'll kind of whisper back to you.
Smells.
Claude just whispers, I can't smell, but I'll keep that in mind.
Like
I'll,
garlic.
Ew.
But
Actually, that-
also like
very on brand for me.
chocolate at the same time. Very odd.
Oh yeah, that's
Irritates my
very
nose.
She puts salt in like coffee.
Hey, are you guys talking about me? Isla will
No.
just kind of like chime in.
What? No,
I'm wearing my shirt
never. No one would ever talk about Isla.
All right. So the rest of you finish up studying and researching over the next several hours. After 4 hours, you get the bonus. In the morning of Monday, you all noticed that there was a huge increase in defense at the school. And you saw this as, some people were coming onto campus, a bus of law enforcement, and they were going around surveying, scanning the whole campus. You also saw that they have set up shop at the campus entry and exit points. This area is more like airport security now, where everyone must have their belongings and their themselves scanned before being able to enter and leave. You've all also heard whisperings of some different things.
Rumors, eh?
Yes. So yeah, everyone also gets a text message from Gossip Goblin.
It was the goblin.
Gossip Goblin.
Some students got electrocuted trying to sneak over the school's wall. Their hair is burnt clean off. Wouldn't recommend. XO Gossip Goblin.
Oh my
And I will
goodness.
say that there, as you're walking around, some people look like they are freshly bald.
Oh,
Oh,
That's awful. Holy shit.
why would they try and sneak over the wall? Can't they just leave
If you
at night?
look, some of the people you recognize as people who are on the Full Moon Howlers or Full Moon Riders, Siege Ball, not Siege Ball, Path of Courage team.
Oh. The werewolves.
oh, those little troublemakers.
Oh no. If they shift, is their head just bald?
Like it looks like one looks full bald. The other one, it looks burnt at the edges. So it's just kind of like a mix.
Hey, Isla, you sure you still want to join them? Via Sheeble? Ouch.
I don't know. I think I could rock the bald look. Add an element of style, a little flair to my style, you know.
Tattoo your scalp if you do.
Oh, dude, that's a great idea. I could do like this, and then she'll just like start demonstrating different things.
Oh.
Well, that's wild.
All right, we are going to make a quick pivot over to Riki.
Oh no.
As you all
I
know,
wrote this on
Riki
my side.
had to go to therapy, and his therapy is 7 to 8 every day. And so the first day is today, Monday.
Yeah.
Riki, you have been told to arrive at a reserved conference room in the admin building. As you arrive, you see, shoot, I have the picture somewhere. You see a very unique person who is sitting at one of the chairs provided. They are wearing a black leather jacket with some straps going across, and have like this white collared shirt underneath. And they have not just pale skin, white skin, but also white hair. And you realize that this person is a changeling.
Ooh. A cool person. We don't see many of those.
And they're just kind of waiting. They have a tablet in front of them as you arrive.
Oh. Hello.
Hello. Are you Riki?
Yeah.
Come on in. Have a seat.
Okay.
No need to be uncomfortable. I know how it is. I've talked to many in your shoes. But feel free to share or not share whatever you're comfortable with. I hope that'll take away some of the awkwardness. We're not trying to force you to say anything or do anything you don't want to do.
Oh. Yeah. He'll sit? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been to camping, so I don't know how it works. We can do therapy.
If you
thing.
like, we can go for a walk as well. My name is Rowan Gray.
Oh.
I've been a therapist for about 5 years now. And I've been within the organization for the past 2.
Cool. Nice
I
to meet
see
you.
that you're 18
Oh, yeah.
and you're from the area.
Yeah. I grew up in downtown, I think. Is it downtown?
Yes, that is what I have here on my notes.
Yeah.
Now, who do you really wish that you could talk to?
Pardon?
If you could talk to anyone, who would you wish you could talk to?
There's a few people, but why?
Let's think of it as an exercise. If you could pick one, for this moment, who would it be?
Probably my boyfriend. Why? Though?
And you
I mean,
see Rowan shapeshift and take the appearance of Bismuth.
Okay. Sorry.
Wow.
Oh,
They change back to Rowan.
okay.
Perhaps this was too soon.
No, it's fine.
We can revisit this another time. So tell me, why do you think you're here today?
Because I was told I had to either go to therapy or go into a mental hospital for a while.
Do you think that was a fair choice?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like
Um.
to share about how you got to this point?
Uh. I don't know. Death has
Fair.
a toll on people.
It's a very good point. I myself have died 3 times.
3? I don't think I could deal with that.
The first one, I think, was the most painful.
Second one for me.
I guess it does depend on how you died as well. But I noticed that when I did come back, it was easier for me to appreciate the things that I valued most in my life.
Yeah.
So what do you enjoy to do and like to do in your day-to-day? I hear you're a very good musician.
And they just kind of continue on keeping it light and asking, some just enjoyable questions, getting to know you for the rest of the session. But you leave with a slightly more positive attitude after describing and just talking about things that you liked. And you get a reduction on your depression check modifier.
Yay! Oh my god. How
I love that you're
much?
the most excited for that.
I'm so proud of you.
How much?
Let's see what your
I'm at a
modifier
17.
is. It's plus 17. Nice. Okay. We're gonna take it down by 1.
Now you're
Let's see.
max.
So yeah, you're at a plus 16. So go ahead and roll a new depression check.
On roll 20?
Sure. Well, I don't know if you put it into roll 20. I don't know if we can do
I
that.
don't think I did.
You can just roll a d20 and then add, or that works too. That's
Just
fine.
put it on there.
35. Okay.
Still
Okay.
Hold on.
He's not doing good. He's startled by the business thing. How about
Yeah,
that?
that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, they did that to see how you would react, so it gives them a good range to work with. And when you leave, you actually do get a lollipop.
A lollipop.
This lollipop tastes like lemon flavor. And
That's
for the next 3 hours, you have the spell Calm Emotions casted on you.
Oh boy. He
If
can't
you
get
choose to accept it.
angry. Yeah. Why not? He can't get angry.
All right, and that was Riki's first day of therapy. Very, very proud of him.
Oh.
All right, so you all go to school. You take your midterms, of which Gail has meditation and collegiate common, and does pretty well focusing in meditation and very well on the essay. Marek and Isla both have collegiate common 2 or 1B, in which Isla does really well and Mark does pretty okay as well. Riki, you also have collegiate common 1A, and you do rather well on the essay. And also Isla has the spellcasting, which she does well with. And just for funsies, we're going to have Cled go ahead and do a intelligence check for work in the research lab.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to add 2 for that bonus. Actually, no, because you didn't get the bonus yet. This is Monday.
It's early Monday, yeah.
Yeah. And we'll apply the bonus for work that's done on Tuesday. So in the evening, you all enjoy the library, study really, really well. All right, so what was your intelligence check?
15.
Okay. And I'll give you some information about that after session.
Yippee.
Okay. So Tuesday comes, and you have your midterm for ethics, clockwork soul, music theory, eloquence 1, potions. And everyone does a little bit better thanks to the bonus from the study room. Cled, go ahead and give me another intelligence check.
I'd love to give you another intelligence check. In fact, Asa, whopping 16.
Okay. Plus the bonus would be an 18.
Oh, yeah.
And was there anything that anyone wanted to do over the next couple days? When exactly did you want to meet up to either discuss the finalized plan or submit it? 'Cause I don't think that's something that we actually talked about.
Is this Tuesday
Yes.
or Monday? Okay.
The schedule.
Blood wants to work because they have that new toolkit from Detective Boris.
Yes.
They want to work on that damaged microchip.
It will take a few days, but the first 2 days you do make progress.
Beautiful. And also try to, if they hear back from section as well, on the collar stuff, which I'm writing out just now.
Let's see. Mark would like to put some time into reading that spellbook that he picked up at the DDC lair. As for making the plans, I think sometime, I mean, we could even start on Tuesday today after 4 o'clock, talk about those plans. If everyone is free.
Ricky is.
Mark is.
Isla is. Isla won't be there.
Yes, Isla is.
Isla is.
Isla is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about Gail.
I was volunteering Isla to do it.
Mark is.
So that would leave
Mark
Gale and
is.
Clud.
I don't know why it ended with kisses. Oops. That's
What?
instinctive. You know, it fits Claude.
It would.
Within 12 hours.
Yeah.
Ooh, so I would hear on Tuesday then? Question mark.
Free for Operation Radley plans.
No. Oh, I was free for that.
Yeah, like for planning it.
Let's see. I'll see what section's saying first.
That's the response.
Oh, yay! Okay,
Cook
cool.
with.
That's so hot. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Cloud would probably would be 3 to do a little bit of discussion, but probably not for too long because they have other things on their mind. They have plans. They have plans, and the haters will stop them.
And Gail will be free Tuesday, right? So we can make plans for Operation Radley.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think. Where should we meet? Let's meet at DDC.
Safest place to do.
Safe place to talk. Yeah. Delta Dominici.
I can't type for Isla, but Isla would be like, sure, I'll bring snacks.
Nothing messy.
Oops, wait, I didn't mean this in that.
What
But
about
Rain
food
had
here?
chips, I'm sure it's fine.
As long as you're not bringing like soup or something.
Do you really think I would bring soup? No, I'd bring the ingredients in a hot plate. I'd make it there.
Oh.
Chicken and wild rice soup. And some bread.
I admire the craft, but you'd spill it in no time.
Riki doesn't know the code. So I'll go down with someone.
Mark sees Riki approaching the elevator and quickly closes the door.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm just playing.
Mark. You're Mark. You're a Mark now. You don't even get the Rick in your name.
Wow.
Whoa.
You know, unforgivable.
No. Well, you shut it on me, Mark.
Actually, it's Marek.
Actually, it's
Alright.
Marek Veller. I'll have you
Alright.
know.
All right. Text message. Wanted posters for some UOA students are posted around the city. They are known to be working with the Nightshade Covenant and are connected to the bomb explosion in downtown Evermore.
Oh.
If you see them, please report them to the police. Keep our campus safe. XO Gossip Goblin.
Are we wanted again? I don't want to be wanted again.
And it shows a link to a list of students. And they're like pictures posted for like the wanted posters. And it is the students that you recognize, obviously. Deke. Austinton. Joni Joneserton. Oops, wrong one. Jesper Morpheus.
Oh.
Luna Williams. Rosie Franklin. Astrid Lunellis. Galfrey Elderpot.
It's all
Dang,
out in the open now.
not exactly.
There is also Beatrix is listed as well.
Oh.
Guys, we won't have to see her at campus anymore.
Is there any public mention of Night Mother?
There is not. The stance is, news-wise, is that there was a explosion caused by the evil cult group called the Nightshade Covenant, and that they are trying to kill people in order to collect their power or something like that, to gain evil powers. And you have been seeing also an uptick in information spread about the Children of the Covenant, saying that if anyone is injured in these events, to come visit one of their churches. They have different spots around town that you can come for healing for free if you are not able to visit a hospital or to pay for that.
Just to be clear, the churches are not Covenant ones, right? Or are they?
They do not have official Children of the Covenant churches, but they have different places that you can visit.
Okay.
One may be a store or a shop or a park, a volunteer, donation place for like clothing, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Little holes in the wall and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
On that note, do we want to start planning?
Sure.
All right. While waiting for everyone to arrive, Mark's going to be over in the lair. He's going to be reading a book, the one that he picked out earlier, flipping through the pages.
Art Belair.
I swear. Is the gang all
Hey,
here?
Mark. I was gonna come in and just sit next to you.
Did Ricky put you up to this?
Mark.
Come on, I need to earn points with Ricky. He's kind of depressed, you know.
What the fuck?
I mean, is it wrong?
She didn't say it that loud.
Oh.
Mark.
Claude will kind of come in with like some papers in hand, apparently kind of just doing some calculations.
Mark.
Hi
All right.
guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, now
Sorry,
that
I'm
everyone's...
late.
Oh, not at all. You're right on time. Now that we're all here, it's time to get down to business. There's a there's a table, right? Like the one with the hologram.
Yes.
Mark's going.
There is a separate meeting room for that.
Oh.
So when Marek was first initiated, there was a separate meeting room that they all went into with the hologram. And Marek does have the ability to access that room and put all the information up that is needed. So that's done. That can be done.
Mark
I'm going to see
eagerly...
if I can find that picture also.
All right. Mark would eagerly run into the room and prepare everything like it's an official section meeting.
And that's just to give you all an idea of what the room looks like.
That's
It's a separate room, keeping very much the integrity of the first initial library study of Delta Dominici layer. There is a separate conference room on the side where you have visual representations of Andorra, news screens up that you can activate or deactivate, different globes and models as well, and various statues that are are placed around the room. It's a very nice old feeling. It smells like a little oaky, like that musk smell for those who can smell. And then for Clud, this kind of continues that old style of decor that reminds you of George.
I miss home.
Home? Where you're home now? Oh, but seriously, I'm
are.
sorry. Sorry you feel that way, though.
It's okay. You make a good point, though. I am loving my time here with you all. You're all such good friends.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Thank you.
Let's go.
All right. Mark rubs his hands together. So, first state of business. We should come up with code names for everyone. I've given mine a little bit of thought. I will be known as Eric Powders on this mission.
That's a strong name.
Why, thank you.
Powders.
You heard that right.
All right, Ricky boy. We got Ricky and we got Ricky. Eric. Rick.
Oh.
Isla just kind of like awkwardly sits there. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to say.
It's fine.
All right. I got this. My alias, I was gonna sit up straight and just kind of like put her hand on the table and like look at everyone in the eyes. Allie Iramo.
Where'd you come up with that name?
Is that your name, but switch around?
No. She
It
kind of
is.
just like
Ella.
sits, like scoots back into her chair. It is not.
It totally is.
Are you not gonna add Gertrude in there somewhere?
Yeah, Gertrude.
Hey, you guys are not supposed to know that.
But we do.
But the others don't.
So you can
Think
call
so.
your code name can be Gertrude.
No,
Ian
because if they
probably
look it
does.
up and find out my middle name, then they can trace it back to me. See, I'm being
Mm,
smart about it.
Make it all backwards.
But they
No,
could
then-
also
then it would be
get
too
their-
easy.
your name.
All right, that's 2 down. Who's next?
Ludwig. MJ Ludwig.
MJ Ludwig. All right.
Ludwig.
With 2 G's.
Gale.
My code name will be Whirlwind.
What did you say it was?
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
Just Whirlwind? I kind of like that.
It's pretty
Yes,
close to your
Whirlwind.
last name, but
Oh,
at least
it's-
it's not your name backwards.
True.
Isla's just gonna kind of mumble under her breath for a little bit and pull like a snack out of her pocket.
He will just pat her on the head.
And that leaves us with our Warforged. Clud.
I'm honestly not sure. I'm pretty flexible. I mean,
Hmm.
it depends, I guess, how. Because obviously I'm going to be driving,
Right.
thanks to Leaf giving me all the information about the highway code. And,
Oh, yeah.
I will
Stuff like
say
that.
droid drivers are quite a common thing. So this wouldn't look out of place.
Well, perhaps something will come to you as we plan this further.
Yeah.
I do we
Alright.
want to get in? Do we? I don't know.
How do we get into the place? Well, that's gonna be a good question. But, well, we could have a reason to access the place through the Silver Spring residence, through Rain's family, and then sneak our way over to the Radley Manor. As for a service or company, we would be undercover as, well, we can't be maintenance or security
Or medical.
right, because they have that all in house. We could be a delivery service. What would we deliver?
Washing machine.
Washing machines.
Not. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much assembly for that, but
No, come on, guys. I don't want to carry anything heavy. Oh, wait,
IKEA
but it's not a
furniture.
real washing machine. I got it. I got it.
Well, I think the washing machine should probably be real.
Yeah, what if they check it?
Yeah.
All right, I vote. I'm not carrying it.
I
have
vote I
to-
cast it.
Gil's strong enough to. move
And
it.
also, there are tools to assist in moving things.
Right, like a dolly or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
Or maybe magic, like levitation. I don't know.
There's also the
Side
one that
note.
has two wheels.
I think there is a spell or a magic item where it's like a disc and it carries up to 500 pounds, and if you walk, it follows you.
Oh,
Right.
that's
So that's a
Ah,
DM note from me.
I've heard of a famous wizard coming up with a spell like that. His name was Tensor.
Tensor.
Bro invented the frisbee, called it Tensor's floating disc.
Mmm.
Alright.
That second one is the thing you just look right around the gym on.
I feel like it should be more than a washing machine.
Well,
Like
it should.
something that might
Hot
require
tub.
more labor, so we can be in there for longer.
And I mean, there should be a reason as to why there's so many of us, right?
Washing machine and a dryer.
What about?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Let's see. So we would deliver and assemble washing machine and a dryer at the Silver Spring residence. That's our story. And under the guise of washing machine and dryer, delivery people, we'll go over to the Radley Manor, and we're gonna need to scout it out, because our main objective is recon. We're going to need to see what the security is like, how easy it is to access the Radley Manor, and any Covenant-related activity on site.
Mm-hmm.
Our secondary objective will be to snatch and grab Bismuth Radley, who is a section asset.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Could probably be considered a rogue agent at this point. Perhaps.
right. Bismuth could be compromised, and that could make things a little difficult for us. Mark looks at Riki. We're gonna need to make sure to be on edge. We have to stay on guard. 'Cause-
Ricky's just looking at the table.
Right. So, we could go over to Rain's house and try to sneak on over to Bismuth's, or we could maybe pretend like we accidentally went to the wrong address, show up over there, but I don't know, they would just turn us away, right?
Yeah, maybe. But then we drive off, and then we can just sneak over, you know?
Unless we could use that as a distraction, wrong address, and then while we're kind of talking to them to get directions for where we're quote unquote, and Clud will do the action,
Supposed
right
to be.
address, we could have some of us try to sneak past,
And
and then the rest can meet up afterwards.
yeah.
Well, if we're going to be splitting up like that, then we're gonna need a form of communication. I mean, my thought detection will only go so far, but it won't be able to get through thick surfaces.
Earpieces, body cameras, even.
So,
Just
would we have a setup in the truck?
maybe. That means someone would have to stay in the truck or the van, keep outside surveillance, and leave.
Well, if I'm going to be the van driver, I mean, I could do that and just be ready to hop out at a moment's notice.
Right. Okay. Well,
And I think for people who go inside, they need to stay close to whoever has the helmet thing.
right. That's our emergency exit over there. Well, section did say we should only use it as a last resort, but if Bismuth were not to cooperate or to raise an alarm, I think that's maybe when we should use it.
Yeah.
That being said, we should have a code word for if things get hairy. So, or maybe need to use the helmet. So, I mean, for emergencies, what do we say?
Persimmon.
Persimmon.
Sorry, I'm just really craving them. Maybe with some like paprika and some like, Tabasco sauce.
Ew, Isla.
That sounds foul, but you could be on the right track. I mean, food can easily come up in conversation.
We could be food delivery.
Right. And persimmon is like, unique enough that we wouldn't normally use it.
That's true.
It would confuse anyone who heard it, which is...
But I'm open to ideas.
Well, you could say I'm really craving persimmon. What about a code name for Bismuth?
Oh,
Blank spotted. We have the blank.
objective? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, objective might be a bit on the nose.
Yeah.
If anyone overhears you guys. On, maybe? Like, a certain type of chess piece might work.
Yeah.
Okay. Objective. Is that
Sorry.
what we're settling on? Or what did you
Sure.
say?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, what do you have in mind, Mark?
Well, it could be relating to our job as washer dryer technicians.
What, like an Allen wrench?
Yeah, it could be something like that.
What about we need a wrench?
tool.
Wrench.
Grab the wrench.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the Allen Ranch. Ranch? Like ranch dressing?
Ranch.
Oh, that would be
I
really
lo-
good with persimmons.
I love
Ew.
Ew.
I don't even know what person.
You seem very hungry. Are you okay?
Well, I didn't get dinner yet.
That explains it. We could all go eat after this if you want.
That's not a bad idea. Well, in case of emergency or persimmon, we might need to use the helmet. How about grab the manual? Use the manual for the helmet. That could be a clear. If we were to refer to a section or returning back,
A warehouse.
right there. I think that's it. I mean, where else would the home base be for washing and drying machines?
We need the same.
Right,
Okay.
so like if we're like really just like stuck, it's like, oh, where's the manual? I think we really need the manual, right?
Well, not as suspicious.
I wasn't trying to be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
You gotta not exaggerate it.
Can we go out for persimmons after this?
Yeah,
What
see, me
else?
and Mark are on the same page.
Who would go out for persimmons?
Yeah, I'm really craving persimmons.
What is a persimmon?
It's a fruit. I believe it's similar to an orange.
I want an apple.
Oh,
Yeah.
how about a person?
Ricky, do you know if Bismuth's parents were like religious at all?
No.
No.
Just that they were doing rituals.
That sounds pretty religious.
Maybe a little bit. You never know. It could be spiritual.
There's a difference?
Which is usually religion. Or has religious ties.
That's a tomato.
Well, why do you ask?
I'm just curious, because, like, they clearly have links to the Covenant, right? I'm just trying to figure out what links.
Well, they died. They probably got
Well-
brought back.
There must be something hidden, probably in plain sight, that would grant access to some Covenant stuff. So keep an eye on that. Maybe we should talk about some useful spells that could aid us.
Not anything that makes noise.
Agreed. So
So
Clud, that
most
means
of
no
my
ducks.
things are gone.
Well, Mark, you say that. But while I was in Astria, I saw a really cool invention that used rubber duckies. Don't giggle. Don't giggle at me, Tori.
What?
And
what?
they had prototypes of rubber duckies that had like motion sensors in them and cameras. Now, they are only prototypes, but I did get the secretary for the CEO's business card. I think it was the secretary for the CEO. I don't think it was the CEO directly. I think it was just the secretary. So I could try see if I could maybe ask and pay for some prototypes that we might be able to use. Because obviously, if we do body cams and stuff, Section have these really cool pins that you can like put on your shirts and stuff, which
Our
which
name
has a direct
tag.
feed back to like their operations center.
Name tag.
Yeah, they could probably do it with name tags. They were really cool, and it would be a good idea if I'm going to be kind of in the van. I will get to be able to see everyone's stuff, but if I could then get a hold of these prototypes, we might be able to set them up in like places while you're all kind of looking around, just kind of hide them so I can like better direct via earpieces if there's like people headed your way and stuff like that.
Well, perhaps the rubber duckies could hide in plain sight. It could be part of the company's logo. And that's why we'd have several around. Or do you think if someone found one where it doesn't belong, it could be traced back to us?
And Cled just kind of scratches their non-existent chin. They're just metal frame at the bottom. No, that is a good point. I'd have to talk to probably Detective Chavaris or possibly Leaf about it.
That sounds like a good lead, though. I think we should do that. Speaking of, well, prototypes and whatnot, there's probably some electrical high-tech equipment that we could use to our advantage. Maybe granting us access to doors we normally wouldn't be able to. Disabling cameras. We could talk to maybe Ian about that. Do you think Ian could whip something up?
Ian's pretty cool. I look at us.
Probably.
Isla, you know Ian best. Do you think you'd be able to ask Ian?
Oh, well, you know, it's been kind of awkward with things.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, but you know, maybe you would be better.
Well, you know, that is pretty fair. It could be better if someone else did. I can do that. Is there any other, is there anything else we should talk about?
Bismuth could be like Jesper and Rosie and them.
Which is why... That's a good point, which is why probably we're... Yeah, which is why probably if we are able to capture him, then Section will probably do the same evaluations that they did with you. Perhaps.
Well,
I wasn't really there for that, so...
I know it's used as an emergency exit, but I really do think that we should use the Helm of Teleportation if Bismuth becomes a problem. If he isn't cooperative. Anyone have any issue with that?
No objections from me.
No, sir.
So if things start getting hairy, our strategy will have to be diplomacy and deception. So, I mean, things that could help us would be perhaps disguises. I mean, more so than what we already have planned, but spells like, well, I can detect thoughts. That could perhaps come in handy. I also have Mage Hand, which could, travel to places that I wouldn't be able to without attracting attention. Does anyone have Silence?
I don't.
I think Isla does.
Yes, she does.
Oh yeah, I know that. That spell. Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
too.
I could do that.
Well, that could make some of our louder spells perhaps more useful. For
Well,
example,
if you need words to cast the spell, then you can't cast it in silence with silence affected. By the
that's
way,
true.
I wanted to mention that as well.
Yeah. Was that Isla or Torii?
That was DM Torii. That was Torii DM.
Okay.
Yeah, so if silence is casted in an area and you need verbal components to cast the spell, then you have to be able to say words and have them be spoken into the universe. I'm getting so philosophical. In order for the spell to work.
Okay. So for example, knock is a spell that has a verbal component to it. So Mark would actually need to say something.
Right.
And he would have to choose an object to cast that spell on, which has a 60-foot range. So let's see. It says when you cast a spell, a loud knock, audible from as far away as 300 feet, emanates from the target object. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if silence is cast on the object, would the knock be audible?
I would have to think about it.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking it wouldn't be heard in like the vicinity, but it might count far away.
Oh, okay.
I would have to look more into it, I think.
All right. That's a thinker right there. Oh. All right. Let's see. Are there any spells that can make you look like someone else? Anyone have that?
Is that me again?
Claude raises their hand.
I'm gonna punch Citrus. Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Me. Pick me.
And I can do that as well if things get messy.
Right. So section with what limited information they did have said that the security detail, they're pretty familiar with each other. So, I don't know about disguising as a security person because they might ask some prying questions, but that you could potentially disguise yourself as someone that is supposed to be there wherever we are.
Rain.
What about mobility? Are there spells that people can use to travel? For example, I can cast fly on myself and others.
I can cast Misty Step.
I can climb like a spider and levitate.
I can teleport and levitate.
There's something else I can do too.
I can do invisibility, but that's it.
I can do invisibility. Yeah. I can do. Where is it?
Right.
I could
So-
do fly and levitate as well. Once each.
So I've also given it some thought, and I'd say we're pretty identifiable from someone who knows us. If we were simply to be wearing different uniforms, I think I'm going to be going through just a partial transformation. I think I would get my hair dyed and perhaps cut a little shorter.
No, but your hair.
Oh, wait. Well, I don't really want to wear a bald cap with a wig. That sounds really uncomfortable.
We could dye our hair.
Oh, I'm planning on it.
I mean, you could maybe pull off the bad boy look.
Mark scratches the back of his neck.
Okay, not in front of everyone.
No, he was talking about
What?
black short hair, right?
Yeah. I didn't even say the color, did I? How'd you know?
You said the color.
Oh,
Right? It wasn't just
I'm a little scatterbrained. Sorry.
Yeah, because it's
So, the plan is we're going in as washer and dryer machine delivery and assembly services, right?
yeah.
It's possible that we'll have a guise of a duck as our mascot, depending on if we'll be able to grab that. So we're going to probably need some paperwork that certifies us to get into the building, into the complex. And let's see. Oh, what else? I mean, we'll get on the pre-approved list. We're going to go to... Are we going to the Radley Manor as a distraction for people to get in and do some recon?
Sorry.
Is
that was all like, sorry.
the van won't be able to stay around too long.
So what we could on the idea, what we can do is we could try that delivery and say, hey, we have the delivery or blah blah blah, right?
Right.
And they should turn around and go, you got the wrong place. And while we're asking for directions, right?
Right.
Some people can sneak in, right?
Do we want to split 2 and 3 or 1 and 4?
Yeah, we could start. We could do it 2 and 3, and then the 2 goes back to the van, moves the van along, and then whoever else stays with the van can then leave and try infiltrate a different way.
I mean, surely there will be a fence or some wall that could be traversed, but there may be security measures that Ian could help us solve, or perhaps a spell. Either way,
When
we'll
we're
need to
there-
be really careful.
When we're there, we can't mention anything. Like, anything outside of the code words.
Right. We are washer and dryer, delivery, and assembly people. So we're
'Cause
going to
there's
act.
gonna
Do we have a
be-
company name yet?
No.
Do you want to come up with one?
I don't know what
Oh,
would be
I'll think
called.
about it. I'll think about it.
Ducky's washer and dryer service. Squeaky
Yeah,
clean.
Oh, that could be the slogan.
Squeaky clean.
I just came up with that.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm losing my mind.
Uh, well, if you guys come up with something, that could we could come up with a list. Vote on it. Okay. So who's gonna be infiltrating the place initially? I mean, Clud's going to be in the van, right?
Yeah, so
You're...
Clud would be one of the people walking up to the door.
Right, approaching them directly.
Yeah. Who's the stealthiest? Wait.
Yes, Isla?
Clud also has alter self. What is that alter?
I can pretend to be. A lot of things. I could change myself to look like Marek. I could change
Wow.
myself to look like...
Because then that would get rid of the noticeable part.
Yeah, that's a good point.
As an option, if something happens, you have a second identity.
Yeah,
That is true.
Club
long-
just kind of thinks about their doppelganger slightly, and then just kind of sticks their head to themselves. Yeah, no, that's a good idea, Ilo.
Okay. Is there anything we're missing? A potential
can-
circumstance we're not thinking of?
I mean,
If it all goes right.
are we able to get like layout of the house or no?
I mean, I feel like these people are so rich that their houses could look like anything.
I know.
But
We'll definitely need to
could-
draw one out.
there could be schematics available online if they have houses for sale and they look similar.
That is a good point. How about we?
I was just thinking like windows that we could get in, that we could open from the outside.
That could be in house plan and like floor plans.
As someone who's not familiar with Misty Step per se, would you be able to pass through a surface you can see through?
Yeah,
Really?
I just have to see where I need to go.
Okay. So that would mean like if there was a gate or a window, that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
And then you could open it for everyone else from the inside.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's very yummy.
So going in would be me, Gale, and Mark, and then Clud and Isla could stay in the van.
Let's. Well, I think if Isla can be invisible
Yeah,
and
so that,
disguise themselves, that could be pretty
And
invaluable.
I think I can take one more person.
Huh?
Yeah, if it's a powerful enough invisibility spell, I think I can take one more person with me to make invisible.
Huh. I think I would volunteer as someone to stay with Clud, as I'm not really adept at stealth. I don't really have a lot of spells that can be useful in that
well then
situation.
well the idea is that the person who would stay with me, who would make the mock-up delivery first, would
Right.
then go. So
Hmm.
if you're not great at being sneaky, it might not be wise for you to stay with me.
Oh.
It could be Gale, because Gale, you have pass without a trace.
Mm-hmm.
And then Riki, you can turn invisible. And then
Yeah.
Isla, you can turn invisible. You can turn
Oh.
invisible.
Okay, so FYI, Isla can only cast invisibility once per long rest.
Yeah.
Ooh.
In cast, how many
It's
other
part of
people
a
would
feat. It's not the spell.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, by the way,
How many people can be turned invisible with Isla?
only one. But
Only
Isla
one
can
other?
cast it on herself or someone else. So she could cast it and stay in the van also.
Okay.
Riki at 3rd level can target 2 people with 1 spell slot, though.
Yes, or
So that plan would still work if Gale and Clud did the van muck-up delivery first, while Riki, Marek, and Isla snuck in, because all of them could be invisible.
Okay. If I can go under someone else's invisibility,
Yeah.
I think that would be a better play.
Because we obviously want to risk getting detected as much as possible.
Okay. I think that pretty much wraps up the details that I've thought of. Anyone have any other thoughts?
if
Claude?
everything fails, someone could be invisible, and people could be invisible, and I could walk up to the door and try and talk to someone, and then you guys could sneak in that way too.
Okay. We also need to come up with an exit strategy that's more than just the helmet. The ultimate
Well, they
goal
have to
is
see the van leaving the area. That's why I thought someone would have to stay with the van.
right. So if there was a teleport out, then someone would have to, I think, go with Bismuth. Just in case. I mean, a willing user of the helmet at least.
Yeah.
And then whoever's left at the location will have to go out with the van without
Which,
raising suspicion.
if all goes well, I mean, that should be fine.
We
All
could
right.
also just all go inside and go out with the helm and leave the van.
The van has to be seen leaving, though. We can't just leave it in, then we'll know something's up.
Well,
For sure.
But if we're already gone,
Or
the
we
van
could
would.
use the helm to just get back into the van.
But then if Bismuth's in the van and he's like mad and like yelling.
Well, we can. There's.
we'll just knock him out. It'll be okay. I'll ask my
Yeah.
mom if I could use her sleep dust.
Yeah.
What?
You
Yeah.
know, that's actually
Yeah.
a good way of doing it.
Oh my god.
I saw Momsy use it on Pop. It'll be fine.
So what?
Story for another time.
You what?
Oh, I don't even know what to say.
Wait, no, I was there for this.
Don't worry. I would never use it on you guys. I would never.
I
I don't have it anyways.
I'm
Mark.
glad I don't have lungs.
Mark shifts
I
uncomfortably.
wish I didn't have lungs.
You don't need to have lungs to be affected.
Oh.
Thank you.
Actually,
Isla.
I don't think you'd be able to be affected because you can't sleep, right? Mark also.
Oh yeah, I'm immune
Because
against
elves.
magical.
Oh,
Yeah, high
Phew.
elves.
You're right.
I feel
Yeah,
like that.
don't worry, Mark. I already looked it up. It wouldn't affect you.
So all of us, hey, oh.
Okay.
So should all of us just carry some of this dust on us then? And if we see Bismuth or anyone else, just knock them out?
That would be
What
a
if-
good strategy.
What if we don't even...
I wasn't even thinking about that, but that's
Yeah,
actually
like,
a
what
really
if they
good
open
idea.
the door and instead of being like, hey, what's up, we just knock them out?
Yeah, here,
No,
I'm gonna
because
text
they're
Momsy right now and see if she can make some more sleep dust.
The only
Hey,
issue is it depends
Momsy,
how many
it's me,
staff are on the
Isla.
roster.
I don't know. I know about a
That's
Mr.
something-
Tillman.
That's
Right,
something for Ian to find out, I guess.
we
first.
would need to use it without raising any alarms. Who would be at the Radley Manor? There would be Bismuth, each of his parents.
Mr. Tillman,
Who's that?
the butler.
Oh, of course. Any other staff on site? Are there any that we'd be aware of?
It only mentioned Mr. Tillman.
All right. Well, just like when we snuck into Luna's dorm, there were some shadow creatures, and we know that these people are affiliated with Night Mother, so there very well could be shadow creatures somewhere. So we have to be careful of that. We would need to, if we get their attention, we would need to dispatch them quite quickly and effectively.
Yeah, so we should probably stick with stealth as much as we can,
Agreed.
and then use that as a last resort.
If his parents are there, should we try and take them too or no?
We don't have orders to.
Okay.
We could ask what Detective Shavaris says, but I imagine he'll say something along the lines of, make sure no one gets hurt. Or something like that. Only do it if you believe no one can get hurt. Because that's what he said last time. Which is why we should stick with stealth as much as we can.
Right, so people to talk to. Isla's Momsy, which
There could be
Isla's
shadow
already on the
creatures.
case.
And send.
Oh
Alright.
no.
You getting a whole
There could
crate
be
of-
shadow creatures.
Ian for high tech needs. For example, locks and cameras. Shavaris about the Radley parents, whether or not we should apprehend them or not. Oh, right. Clud, who are you gonna talk to for the prototype duckies?
Sorry, the squeak gets me every time. Claire kind of just pulls out their phone just now and realizes they've got a text. Or an email, technically. A wonderful little email. Right?
Okay.
And just kind of turns their phone around and points to it. Well, speak of I can't use devil in this term, but speak of the devil, right?
Speak of the duckies.
The who?
Don't worry about it, Mark. But I actually
Okay.
just got an email from them saying I've been selected for their pre-launch stuff. So in the coming weeks, perhaps, or coming days, I don't know, it depends. I'll be able to get my hands on some rubber ducky cameras and other tools that will be able to
Wonderful.
be used.
That checks that off the list. And Mark does a little check.
Also, I have a suggestion for our company name.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a suggestion.
So obviously, if we're doing our mascots and rubber duckies, Clud just looks like Clud has like a massive smile and just genuinely just having the time of their life, as if they're like a child in like a sweet shop. We could do duckies soak and dry, and then create a like a fake website of like stock and stuff, so we look legit. Because we sell wash.
Oh
we
yeah,
sell
and we
wash.
could also get like merch. We can wear like t-shirts with like little duckies on them. I like kind of like leans in. You could even can you like program a little duck, on your faceplate or something too? We would look super official.
I could do that actually, and it would work really well.
Well, it sounds like we're doing the duck thing. Oh,
At least Clud's ducks will blend in.
that's true. We could have one on the dashboard, no problem. We could probably even stick them to the outside of the van. We could put them on our hats if we have hats.
Ooh yeah.
Instead of pin badges, yeah, we could have hat ones. I would say we're pretty much ready to go. We just need to gather some more information from Javaris and and then once we get the plan approved, we can basically start preparing for it.
Agreed.
What if we didn't even go into the manor and we just kidnapped him from a store?
Well, he was spotted outside of his home.
Man, Riki, why'd you wait so long to say that? We could have bypassed this whole conversation.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the goal is. Is the goal to get into the manor or to just get bismuth?
Yeah, you're
Well,
right. You're right.
Well, we would need to do both pretty closely to each other, to not raise any suspicion.
The only thing is, if we get bismuth without doing this,
Yeah.
and he's deemed to be a rogue agent, there's no telling if we will actually get any information out of him or not. I know it's rough to talk about him like that, considering you guys are boyfriends and he's our friend. But we have to look on like the worst side of things. So by actively going into the manor, we could see for ourselves if there's anything that we should be aware of.
Yeah.
Purple eyes. Any strange behaviors? So, perhaps it could be Riki that grabs Bismuth. But Bismuth would surely recognize Riki if he saw him.
I'm purple. I'm sure he'd
Well,
recognize you guys too.
I mean,
Gale's blue.
I am blue.
Yeah. Bud's a robot. I was an Asimar.
Well, with
Yeah,
good
well,
enough disguises.
Do you want to make me pink? I don't know how that'd work.
Why not red or blue or? I mean,
I don't know. That was just the first color that came to mind.
that's fair. Well, I think that pretty much wraps it up. We just got to reach out to our people, and we'll submit a report.
Right. So good meeting. Mark, you'll take care of all that, and good planning, everyone. Persimmon.
Oh.
Right,
yeah,
but
y-
right, but don't say that unless you actually need to.
Right.
Mark points at Isla suspiciously. I mean it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but you only want persimmon, don't you? 'Cause you're hungry.
All right, and I think that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Agreed.
Oh yeah.
We
I'm
got
so
it.
tired.
We did the plan.
I couldn't focus.
You did wonderful.
And I put some pictures about the ducks.
So cute.
And also I
want
found
the
this hat. Isla would wear this hat.
I would wear that hat. I want that hat.
So anyways, I figured that could be something that's either made or something, attaching like bigger duckies. And if they accidentally fall, oops, sorry. Well, I didn't even notice.
That is a good
Or
point.
like something like, or like earrings or something like that. Anyways.
Ooh, what if they could be remote controlled and walk around?
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Yeah.
like Claude's gonna be doing a lot of reverse engineering in the week, in the days and weeks coming up to this mission.
I did not expect a lot of duck theme to show up in this session.
Yeah, same. But yeah, thanks.
It's the autism.
Thanks so much, everyone, for great session. Any final comments before we close for tonight?
A banger session as always.
Oh, it was absolutely fun. Loved both parts. Can't wait to see our plan in action.
He did the screaming burning baby meme when therapist turned into business.
I don't know if I know that one.
I just
Screaming
imagine.
burning baby meme. I don't know what it is.
I don't know exactly what either, but I have a picture in my head.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for a great session, and I'm excited to continue this, hopefully with everyone together next session. So yeah, I will see you all next week.
All right.
Have a good night.
Good night.